Hello friends, how's it going? Paolo Fuschi here. It's been a while since last time I uploaded a video tutorial. I've decided to upload one here on YouTube this time because it turns out I only got like 55 subscribers on my channel, and in order to get the youtube.com/PaoloFuschi1 as well as the rest of my social media, I have to reach the number of 100. So before I carry on, I would like to invite you, as everybody does on YouTube, to subscribe, click the bell for future notifications of for my videos coming up. Obviously, this is like one of my very first attempts to be active on YouTube, and I promise you, if I get a grasp, the videos will get better and better and better. So please subscribe, and also just give me some feedbacks. Let me know what you think about what you're watching. So today the lesson is about probably the relationship between blues guitar and simplicity. So there's loads you can take out from simplicity when you play the blues. In other words, I think it's correct to say that if you keep it simple, chances are that your blues soloing will be very meaningful. But you have to connect with those notes that you're playing. So today we're gonna look at a 12-bar blues in the key of E, and we're going to try to use just the smallest amount of notes possible to play a little guitar solo that is inspiring for ourselves, and is like inspiring and enjoyable for the listeners, for the people that listen to you. We're gonna keep it simple at first, and then little by little we're gonna start adding elements, extra features, and probably extra notes in order to make your phrasing, so the licks you're playing, the sequence of notes you play, more, let's use the word musical. Okay, so blues in the key of E. So this lesson, by the way, implies the fact that you know how a blues chord progression works. You know the chords involved on in a 12-bar blues in the key of E. So if you don't know this stuff, please just Google it and learn it. It's very simple and it's very straightforward. And if you have any doubts, obviously get in touch via comment here or my email. I'll add everything on the description part of the video. So here we go. So blues in the key of E, and we're gonna look at 4 notes coming from the minor pentatonic. It's another thing you have to look for, minor pentatonic. So far, you need to know the 12-bar blues chord progression in the key of E and the E minor pentatonic scale. We're gonna look at, actually, this is a E minor pentatonic scale. So it's root, minor third, fourth, fifth, flat 7, root again, minor third, fourth, fifth, flat 7, root, and a little stretch right there up to another minor third. We're gonna look at the last 4 notes of this scale. Particularly, we're gonna look at B, which is the 5th in terms of tones of the scale. So 5th, flat 7, which is D in this case, E, which is the root, and minor third. And if it's easier, second open string, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, 1st open string, 3rd fret on the 1st string. So here we go. We go like, right? And immediately, if you're familiar with a bit of blues, those notes sound incredibly bluesy already, okay? And that is the magic of the blues, in my opinion. So, 4 notes. Okay, there's a lot that you can take out of those 4 notes. Let's have a quick example. So if I play a chord progression, if I play the chord progression for the blues in the key of E, I'm gonna mix chords and few guitar phrases, guitar solos in between. So check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it comes. Here we go. So, very short phrases based on the usage of those 4 notes, right? Okay, so crucial, and I just did that. It's like silence, rest, pause, leave space in your solo, okay? Just leave very short phrases followed by the rhythm of the song. So you don't have to do much, you can see on the rhythm, you know? Here we go. Right? It's almost as if you create a call and response, so a question and an answer with the rhythm, the chord progression, you know, the groove. So that also pushes you to be able to switch between the chord progression and some lead, which is very common in blues, and it's such an enjoyable thing to do when you do that, okay? But I'm pretty sure you noticed there are some extra things that I didn't mention in the beginning. So these extra things I'm talking about, blah, blah, are little articulation features and some technical things that that make our guitar sound very bluesy. Super easy. If you go on the last note of the sequence, so this one right here, which is a G note, if you start experimenting with the bending technique, which means, you know, you play the note and you pull it up with your finger, you know, it requires a little bit of strength, but it's all about practicing. You know, you'll be absolutely fine. The more you try, the easier it gets. And you don't have to go mad, you don't have to bend it a lot. Like, I mean, you can try, but, you know, little by little, right? Just get familiar with it. Because listen to the difference. So, this is a lick. Okay? I'm gonna try the same lick with a bit of bending on the G. So you get a sort of quartet tone, almost half a tone bend that enhances that note and just creates tension. Here's another element you have to bear in mind in music. Tension, just play with tension. It's like 1 minute of the song, your solo is calm and, you know, mellow. The next minute, you know, you start to make it you know, to make it become like boiling, you know, just you know, it starts, you know, taking off. So these elements like, so expression, that really help you with expression, okay? And as a lot of people say, and it's very true, they add a sort of vocal quality to your soloing, to your playing, okay? Very simple feature, only one amongst those 4 notes. You hit the G and you just bend it a little bit, and I'll show you a little bit closer what I mean. Right? Okay. So that's one thing. The other thing that you can do, but you have to be wise and you have to use your ears, you know, you always have to listen carefully, you know, to how those notes sound in relation to the chords. Because harmony is crucial, man. Like, just like harmony, you know, like the relationship between the chords and the melody is crucial. You know, it'll make or break your legs, let's say so, okay? Obviously nothing serious here, just, you know, but I guess, you know, I'm trying to make a point. So, you can also bend, definitely, the D, and you do the same thing. So listen to this lick. So the D is the one on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Right? Leading onto the E sounds amazing. So let's have a few examples. This was without the bendings. Now I'm going to incorporate the bendings. So let's sum it up. We can add the bending on the G on the 1st string, and we can add the bending on the D on the 2nd string. And there's one final thing that you can add, and it'll become almost let's say spontaneous, because it depends on the sort of attack you have on the strings with your right hand. You might accidentally hit both strings together when you play an open string. I'll show you what I mean. Right, the last thing I played, you get like the E and the B together, and that sounds really nice as well. So, very good. Now, the thing I'm begging you about to do is just listen to some good blues. Listen to Muddy Waters. Listen to Jimmy Reed. Listen to Little Walter. Even those 3, take it from there. Put them on Spotify. You know, Spotify is beautiful because it gives you lots of suggestions about great music related to the ones you already love. So, you know, it helps you to discover more artists that you might enjoy. So do that. So listen to the masters always, steal from the masters always, and try to try these things we talked about. And that was in the key of a blues in the key of E. So the features of this lesson were simplicity. You know, when we play the blues, how do we achieve that? You know, create space in your phrasing, short phrases, short licks, short sequence of notes, and then space. Let the solo breathe, okay? Let the solo connecting to the rest of the rhythm, okay? So simplicity, space. So we looked at just a very simple usage of those 4 notes belonging to the minor pentatonic scale, and just we create the different combinations with those notes. And then we also talked about articulations and the bending technique. So we just bent the G, and we tried to bend the D as well when we were combining those notes. And I'm gonna add something else actually. Never be afraid of repetition. Repetition is amazing as well. So this is basically everything I want to say to you. So please subscribe. Let me know what you think about these, and I'll put more info about myself and where you can find me on the description of the video. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully more of these. Let's try to reach at least 100 subscribers so I can have a youtube.com/paolofurski1, as well as my other social medias in place. I'll shut up now. Until next time, enjoy yourself, enjoy music, enjoy life, and enjoy your guitar. Take care. Bye bye.